guys, Rod9mm here, and I'm wearing a funny hat. Why? Because it's our first ever Christmas special. One of the groups I belong to does a gift exchange every year, and I was sent this. So, we do like receiving gifts. I should read the card though first, shouldn't I? A gift for you. Do not open until reveal date with 4 exclamation points. Enjoy from your secret elf. Love this kind of thing. It's a Steelbird system. You shouldn't have, but you did. Now, I bet you're wondering what the heck this is. To answer that, we should go to the range.
So here we are at Jackson Hole Gun Club. I'm going to be testing out the Steelbird system, so let's go put it out. So let's talk about how this clips in. Pretty ingenious. You just kind of separate the metal a little bit with your thumb, and this just rests in like that. It's in there pretty solidly. That's not going anywhere. That's a good thing. Until, of course, you shoot it. Let's do that. Ah, the ground. It is frozen. I have a solution. This may or may not work. This is not going to work. All right, so really simply what I'm going to do is take the 320X5 with my optic and have some fun. It's always fun when stuff goes boom. I mean, shooting holes through cardboard is one thing, but making things go disappear is another. Right, because it's Christmas and I'm having a good time, we're gonna do that again from a slightly further range. I would say that's about 15 yards. You have no idea how satisfying this is. All right, so this was a Christmas gift, and the person that got me this couldn't have gotten me anything better, unless they'd have gotten me more of them. I mean, the kit comes with 20, but lots is good. In the summertime, when the ground is soft, which is about a period of about 15 to 17 days here in Jackson, just putting them in at various distances would be amazing. Right now I'm just having to shove them into the snowbank that's down there and angle them, but this is a problem that most of the country does not have. My only gripe is that due to the fact that the stick is only about 15 inches long, once it's in the ground, you've only got about a height of 12 inches above the ground between your target and the ground. Obviously, it would be impractical to have anything any taller than that, but hey, I mean, in an ideal world, I'd be able to do that. What happens if you accidentally hit one of these? I mean, what are the chances? In my case, pretty good. This is what happens if you nick one. This is what happens if you nail one. Having said that, the instruction leaflet does say these are going to bend if you nail them with anything like a 9mm. It recommends using a 22. I wasn't using a 22. Manual says it's gonna just get nicked and mar the finish if you're using a 22. Using a 9mm, they're gonna bend. And I bent one. The instruction manual also does say that you can just bend these back using a vise and some pliers. It's probably really apparent by now that I really like this product. There's just something incredibly satisfying in the act of destruction. It's like, I did that. Obviously, there is an associated expense along with the ammunition. You do have the cost of the clays that you're shooting, as well as any of these that you bend beyond repair. But given the amount of fun I've already had with this product, I think it's well worth the cost. And thank you to my secret elf. You know who you are.
Alright, so we're back. And in case it's not abundantly clear by now, as I said, this thing's brilliant. I would have happily paid for this myself. I'm really glad that my secret elf bought this for me. How long is it going to last? I don't know, because I'm going to be shooting 9mm at it, because that's what I do. If my aim improves, maybe it'll last longer. Before I wrap up the show, I have a favour to ask. I need some recommendations on targets to buy because I want to buy some new ones and test them out. Please comment down below with your recommendations. I'd very much appreciate it. That being said, a couple of moments of blatant self-promotion followed by a catchphrase. If you've enjoyed the show, please do like, share and subscribe. It really helps me out a lot. Want to wish you a Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year, and always remember, as a wise man once said, you can't miss fast enough to win. Take care.